All right, let's do 1 through 10 for the exam. Again, you can have a note card. It is multiple choice, so that should make it make it easier, but really it's easier for me to grade, but harder for you to get a good grade, to be honest with you, because I can't get your partial, so. I'm not gonna hide anything like in the past, whatever number one was on the practice, number one's gonna be there, so take some good notes on your note card. And whatever you need to do, whatever formula you might need to do, number 5, number 15, number 40, make sure you have the formula for number 40. Because I'm not gonna mess it up, I'm not gonna make it so it's hard, okay? All right, so let's get through this first 10 here today. And of course, we'll start with buying the product. So multiply numbers, add exponents here. So we're gonna end up with 7a to the 4th, b to the 5th, plus multiply numbers, 2 times 7, 14, a squared, b to the 4th. Pretty straight up there, is everybody okay? Again, it will be multiple choice, so some of those things. We'll have to see what's going on with that. Find the product, so we're gonna take this 5x and distribute it. So multiply numbers, add exponents again, 5x to the 4 minus 25x squared, and then it will be plus 10x, so we're taking 5x and multiply numbers and add your exponents. -3 now times that will give me -3 x cubed, and then -3 times -5 would be positive 15x squared, and we'll finish up with -3 times 2 and give me -6. I would assume I'd put this in standard form for the answer, so we'll do that. There's our 5x to the 4th, minus 3x to the 3rd. We'll combine that to -25 and 50. Is that both x squares? I feel like it shouldn't be, but that is it? But I messed one of them up. 15 should be what? It should be x, right? Yeah. Okay, so 15 is not, that's right. It looked like something was wrong there. So minus 25x squared, and then combine your 10x and your 15. I think that's correct to give me what? 25x minus 6. Is that right? Everybody okay there? Don't want to go too fast, but I don't want to be little. Is everybody good? Synthetic division. All right, remember there, we're gonna have to set this equal to 0 and solve, so we're gonna end up with -4. So we're gonna put -4 in our box. Check this out, we'll go down in order, we don't have to worry. So we got 2, lead coefficient 2, -12, and 4. Bring down to 2. 2 times -4 gives me -8, which gives me -20. -20 times -4 will give me +8. D. I wrote, this is a 9, of course it looks like a 4, but it's a 9. And we're gonna end up with 89. So this would be x minus 20 plus 89 over what we divided by x plus 4. Might be bringing back some memories for you, might not be. I just said, so the binomial here, I set it equal to 0 right here, and I would subtract 4 on both sides to solve and get x equals -4.
What unit is that?
Probably 6. I think that's where we started. Pretty sure it started with chapter 6.
Yeah.
Synthetic substitution, we've already solved here, so 4 is in the box. Lead coefficients, I go down in order there, so it'd be 1, -4, 3, and -9. Here we're just trying to find what f of 4 is equal to. Okay, so same process, 1 times 4 would be 4, that gives me 0. 0 times anything is 0. That gives me 3. 3 times 4 gives me 12. That gives me 3. So f of 4 is 3. That's a little different. We're just finding f of 4 there. Questions there? Backdoor. Okay, this is one of those grouping ones, so you might want to make a note to yourself. When you see the word factor, sometimes, things can go, but this is a grouping. We're going to take these first two terms, get x squared. We'll be left with x plus 6. Take these second two terms, take out -16, and again, we're left with x plus 6. So that's kind of, make yourself a note on number 5. It's going to be a grouping. We'll rewrite that now. X squared minus 16. We'll come back to that because that's something special. So we end up with x minus 4, x plus 4, and x plus 6. So make yourself a note, there's some factor by grouping there, grouping. Number 6, inverse. Got the old inverse working there. So if you remember that guy, we'll rewrite it as y equals x over 4 minus 4. Okay, now we're going to change it. We're going to change it to x equals y over 4 minus 4. So we're switching that x and y. I will plus 4 on both sides. So now I have x plus 4 equals y over 4. And now I will get rid of that 4 by multiplying by top and bottom. So that's going to cancel, but here I'll have to multiply by 4. Distributing 4x plus 16, and that would be my inverse of that original function. Number 7, exponential equation. Write an exponential from this log. Okay. So that would be log base 7 of 343 equals 3. Again, you put some little note in your card there of how to get that. Should be able to get that one and not miss that one. One through 7, is everybody okay? Note takers good? John, feeling good back there?
Yeah.
Taking notes on the computer, huh? Huh?
Whichever tree.
Log, write in, have a log, write it in exponential, the base to that power, so it'll be 10 to the first equals 10. Of course, that is a true statement there. Number 9 says mental math, but I probably would just grab my calculator, folks, so that way you don't mess it up. So it is the log of 0.2 divided by log of 5 Is it 1? Anybody throwing it in?
Negative.
What'd you get? -1, that's right, negative. So I wouldn't mess around too much, I just use my calculator and a lot of these logs, change the base, we've done that. Number 10. You can do these also, write in your calculator, you can write it as a single. You don't really need to do that, simplify possible, but if you write it as a single, you can do that also, but really, you can solve for this log of 2,500 over log of 5. You'll get a value there, plus log of 6.25 divided by log of 5. You can do that. I think you should get 5 plus 1 equals 6. Or it should be, maybe it's something different than that. Anybody get something there? I think the final answer is 6, is that right? What's that? Yeah. You could also go this route too, you can say log base 5, you can multiply 2,500 times 6.25, then take the log of that number divided by log of 5, it would also work too, to get you that, so. So there's our first 10, how about you do the next 15 between now and tomorrow a little bit, I'll give you a little bit of class time tomorrow, and I'll go through the 15 of them tomorrow, and then we'll finish up 15 on Friday, and you will be ready, all 40 questions. Fair enough? All right. 6 and 7, sure can. Mhm.